Inside of every guitarist, there are two wolves fighting for survival. Now, whichever one you choose to feed, that's the one that is going to prevail. Now, take me, for instance. I like my avocado toast. I love my gluten-free stuff. I like a good thrift store. I like to throw on some old vinyl, you know, just spin some old Elvis Costello and lay back and drink a microbrew. I love my coconut milk. And as far as guitars are concerned, the offset is king, whether it be a Mustang or a Jaguar. My personal favorite is the Jazzmaster, and I just think there's nothing like a good old school Jazzmaster. Whoa, wait a minute, let me guess, dude. You're one of those hipsters, aren't you? Yeah, I figured you out pretty quick. You're a hipster. I don't really like to think of myself as a hipster. I don't really like that term. I like to really think of myself more of like a free spirit, kind of like a rebel, you know? Yeah, sure, whatever, man. You know, the best I can give you is one time my buddy's little sister in the high school play, she was a lumberjack, and that's as far as I can go. You kind of remind me of that time. Oh, was it because of the shirt and the suspenders and stuff, I guess? No, it's mainly just because of the girly physique. Oh, okay, all right. Anyways, I'm into like old folk and stuff. I mean, even John Denver, but you know, just stuff that vibes, stuff that's real. You know, I'm really anti-establishment. I like just carving out my own destiny. So anyways, how do you feel about shoegaze? Well, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that one, bro. For one thing, I'm a heterosexual, and for another thing, I've just never been into the whole foot fetish thing. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess. That's not exactly what I was talking about there, really. I'm more of a cheeseburger and PBR kind of guy. You know, basically anything that makes you fart a lot. And just for the record, while I'm on the camera, I would like to say that Dave Mustaine single-handedly wrote the coolest Anthrax song of all time. That was Rain and Blood, but James Hetfield had to steal it away from him. I don't even really listen to metal, but I'm pretty sure that, you know what, dude, just whatever, it's cool, man, never mind. But let's check my dude Ike out. He's getting ready to open his first Jazzmaster. And personally, I think it's going to be a life-changing experience for him. I think it's going to really open up some doors for him. Let's check it out. Welcome to my very first unboxing video. This is the first video that I actually did anything like this, where I'm actually going to open the box up. Now, I'm not a real fan of these kind of videos, so I'm not going to really bore you to death with a lot of the ins and outs of the packaging and this and that. We're going to kind of get right to it. But this is the Fender American Vintage II 1966 Jazzmaster. Now, I'm not a hipster or anything like that. I just really wanted one of these in my arsenal. And I just figured this was kind of one of the most Jazzmastery Jazzmasters of the Jazzmasters. So I've been wanting this guitar for a while now, since it came out, and they had a really killer deal on it at Sweetwater, so I pulled the trigger, and here we are. It's the Dakota Red finish, and I'm going to do a little footage here of unboxing it and stuff, and maybe we'll get into some tones and stuff here and see some of my initial reactions. But I have not yet seen this guitar at all, so as you see me unboxing it and uncovering it and stuff, it's going to be my actual first time seeing it too. So if it's the complete wrong guitar, you're going to see that too. If it is broken half, you're going to be witnessing this with me. So let's get into it and check this thing out. Alright, so the first thing I'm noticing on here, it tells me to wait a full 24 hours before I unbox it. Who does that? Nobody. We're not going to do that. No, I'm just kidding. This thing, I got it yesterday, so I let it acclimate. So we're going to bust into it and check it out here. Well, we got us a double box here, for one thing. So let's get into the second part. Alright everybody, now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, or at least I have been waiting for it. So let's check this thing out. Ta-da! Alright. Things looks pretty good so far. She's a beaut. Gotta have the wiggle stick. You know, I gotta admit, this stuff is pretty trippy weird. Really, it reminds me of like 2 a.m., last call for alcohol. I get thrown out the front door on my head on the sidewalk. This is basically what I'm hearing in my head. And that's the closest thing I can relate this to. I don't know what the world is up with that, dude. No, but seriously though, thank you guys for watching this video. This is just some of my initial thoughts on this Jazzmaster. I have played some Jazzmasters before at guitar stores over the years, but if I had to sum this thing up in one word as far as contrast to a Tele or a Strat, that is percussive. It has a certain snappiness to it. It feels almost like you have a small scale bass in your hands. It's kind of, it's just got a real snappy feel. And I'm not a very good bass player, so I'm the guy who plays with the pick. It just kind of really reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know if that's because of the pickups, the way they react or what, but also the wiggle stick is really cool. It has a great feel to it, and I see why people rave about the whammies on a Jazzmaster. But I hope you guys liked this video and enjoyed it. I'm going to do some more stuff on this guitar. I kind of ran out of time from doing all this goofy stuff in this video, but maybe we can do some more tones and show you some more actual sounds and just how versatile this guitar is. So check me out in the future on some of my new videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like stuff like this. We'll see you next time.